All right, shalom, shalom, brother Kashakwala coming back at you with another lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace of salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. I'm going to go ahead and jump into this lesson by playing this little 1-minute clip here. And then we're going to go ahead and jump into, what we're going to discuss today. And Lord willing, it's edifying.
Mr. God, listen, I'm sorry that I slept with your wife. I didn't know she was married at the time. I swear to... Well, to you, I guess. Wait. Could you see Charlotte and me when we were...
No need to worry, Daniel. Everything is as it should be.
That's some grip. Yeah, maybe we should. You're hurting me. Let go. See that? I'm late.
Did you mean to do that?
Of course I meant to put him back together.
Do not mysterious ways me right now. You just exploded a man.
It looks perfectly fine to me. No harm, no foul.
Definitely harm and foul. Dad, you need to leave. Staying here on Earth is endangering the people I care about and others.
Hey, so Ella's got a body downtown. I told her we were on our way.
Lovely, lovely. Let me just get rid of my...
What? Where did he go? Did time freeze again while I wasn't looking?
Actually, I believe something far more miraculous may have happened. I think for the first time ever, my father might have listened to me. Huh.
All right. So the reason I play this clip first, this is from this show called Lucifer. That guy right there in the suit is Lucifer. Of course, the title of the show doesn't have any understanding. Lucifer is just a word, light bearer or whatnot. But he plays as Satan, okay? And, of course, the Allstate dude who you see here, that guy, he does the Allstate commercials. You're in good hands. He plays God, all right, or the Most High in this show. And as you can see, he just totally exploded a dude, to pieces. And of course, shows like this kind of like belittle the Most High because either they're blatantly doing blasphemy, or they don't have any understanding, which still leads into blasphemy. This little rinky dink, this little rinky dink fuckboy right here, going to the Most High talking about I slept with your wife, like. We picked the bones out of it and stuff. But in this little clip, it did show you like the power of the Most High to a small extent, to where this wasn't a mind game with them like a foreshadowing. He actually blew his ass up and then regenerated it and cleared everybody's mind to see like nothing ever happened, other than him. You know what I'm saying? So the point of the matter is, once Satan came to talk to God in this particular video clip, he was like trying to reason with him, if you could say. And then, of course, at the end of the clip, he said something miraculous happened.
Where did he go? Did time freeze again while I wasn't looking?
Actually, I believe something far more miraculous may have happened. I think for the first time ever, my father might have listened to me.
Right there, and that's what we're going to talk about today. He says for the first time ever, and I will say this, they did get that part right. All right, he says, my father actually listened to me. So the question is, does the Most High listen to Satan? And I'm just going to simply answer it's not actually, we can't do a simple answer because you got to explain it to the simple. Because most people will take, if someone listens to somebody, that the other person has power over that individual. So I'm going to say this and then explain what I'm saying. So does the Most High listen to Satan? Yes. But it's just simple counsel, all right? And not saying that Satan is counseling the Most High, Yahweh. Not at all. Satan has a job, all right, on earth. And he does his job to perfection. Because, yes, Satan is perfect on the left-hand side because that's how the Heavenly Father made him, okay? That's how he made him. He made him to do that work, and he does it perfectly. Satan is an angel, okay? Angels do the bidding of the Lord in perfection. So whatever is commanded of Satan, he does. And then the point when the Lord listens to Satan is when Satan comes back with a report. Simple. So if you're a CFO, CEO, vice president, aka VIP of a company, wouldn't you listen to the ones under you, your management statutes and set up, your tree that goes all the way down to your little associates, employees? Wouldn't you listen to the ones who oversee that and messages that get trickled up the ladder over to you? Yes. So you would understand how you make your judgments, how you make your moves. When the scriptures say that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, it's because that 10,000 times brighter is all the reports that are coming back to him of what's going on in earth, but they're perfected reports. So I'm going to get into the scripts, but I want to say this analogy. When you're younger, we all played that phone game where you sit in a circle and the first person will whisper in the person to the right of their ear and maybe say, I like chicken and mashed potatoes. And then it'll go all around maybe 10 people. And by the time it gets to the person who told the first person, I like chicken and mashed potatoes, he might get a report saying, I like cars, movies, clothes, and hoes. That was not what I said. Because in the flesh, everything is imperfect. But the angelic forces, which the word angel just means a messenger, give perfect report to the Lord. It's no phone game. So he gets it the most potent report ever from all angelic beings, left hand and right hand. So in an extent, yes, the Lord does listen to Satan. So this is Job chapter 1. You all know I was going to go here. Okay. I'm going to skip to the main point. Okay. Job 1 and 8. No, 1 and 6. It says, and now there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. All right. And the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. So with Satan replying to the Lord, don't you think that was a command that Satan got from the Lord to go to and fro from the earth and walk up and down it? Yes, because him doing that and being in the midst of everything, he does what he does, what he was commanded to do, and he comes back and reports. Verse 8, it says, and the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job? That there is none like him in the earth, a perfect man, a perfect and upright man, and one that feareth the Most High and escheweth evil. So with that being, let's stop right here. The Lord is counseling Satan in this sense. All right. But verse 7, that was a report that Satan gave the Lord. He says, where are you coming from? So pretty much that when the Lord asks, where are you coming from, was, give me your report. And the Satan responded with his report. And the Lord listened to it. Okay, that's why he gave a reply in verse 8. Okay, if you going to and fro, that's your report. I can respond by, have you considered my servant Job, if you have been going to and fro in the earth? You see? So in a sense, does the Most High listen to Satan? Yes, he does. He listens to his reports, but he makes the ultimate judgment. All right? Let's go to 1 Kings, another classic one that y'all know about. All right? This is 1 Kings chapter 22 and 19. And he said, hear thou, therefore, the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the host of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. All right? Let's just get a little precept to that. I want to say it's like Revelation 5. In 11, it says, and I beheld and heard a voice of many angels round about the throne, and the beasts and the elders, and the number of them was 10,000 times 10,000 and thousands of thousands. So that goes to show you all the way in the book of Revelation, that the company of angels surrounded the throne. All right. And all those company, the angels, give report to the Lord. When you go and read the book of Tobit, when Raphael told Tobias about his office, he brings the prayers of the saints to the Lord, which those prayers are a form of report as well. All right. And then you go to, I want to say, Revelation, the 8th chapter. It goes more into the intricacies and the details of Raphael's office. Okay. When you read about this, it tells about the golden censer having the prayers of the saint at the altar. Okay. So let's continue. Verse 20, it says, and the Lord said, who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? This is a command in the form of a question. The Lord is saying, I need you, whoever, to go and do this. Who is it going to be? But with the angels standing at the left and at the right, meaning left-handed angels. So Satan's in the midst of that. And then right-handed angels, the archangels, are in the midst of that. Perfectly. Okay? Perfectly on the left and perfectly on the right. Who is going to persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? All right? Commands can come in the form of a question. I need it done. It's going to be done, but who's going to step up and do it? All right? It says, and one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. That's where the council began. All right? Verse 21, and there came forth a spirit and stood before the Lord and said, I will persuade him. And then it says, and the Lord said unto him, wherewith? This is a left-handed angel. This could have very well been Satan. And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, thou shalt persuade him and prevail also, go forth and do so. So did the Lord listen to that left-handed spirit, which would, yes, be on like the demonic side? Yes, he did listen, and then made the what? Ultimate decision, and said, go forth and do it. And that lying spirit went forth and did it. Again, to answer the question, simply put, does God listen to Satan? Yes. And then makes the command. All right? It makes the command. So let me say this in a sense to wrap it up in your life as best as I can. Hopefully this applies, to the audience watching this video. When you're going through your tribulations and trials and things of that nature, and the main culprit of you going through it is Satan, don't you think Satan had a report and the Lord listened to it and it made you go through that. So whenever you're thinking about what you're going through, just know you're going through it because it was a command from the Lord, and then seek the message out of whatever you're going through, whether it be in your sight good or in your sight bad. You see what I'm saying? Just know you have to go through it. Does Satan get annoying? Yes. Do we rebuke Satan? Yes. But is Satan doing his job perfectly? Yes. And through him doing his job perfectly, aren't you building your character better when you get the message? Yes. All right. That's when you go to Hebrews, the 12th chapter, when it talks about the Lord chastening the ones that he loves. Sometimes that scourging and chastening comes from an order that the Lord gave Satan to go do, from a report that you may have been doing wrong. You see? All right. So you just picked the bones out of this. I just want to replay that because I thought it was cool.
Let go!
What's cool about it is, about the scene, is that it actually happened though. Like he did it, you know? Because when Satan came up to talk to him, like he actually exploded the guy.
Did you mean to do that?
You see? Because he saw him explode the dude in real time.
Of course I meant to put him back together.
And then he responded, not in a sense of, yeah, he didn't say I meant to explode him. He said, I meant to put him back together, meaning he really did explode that dude. It just shows you a minuscule power of the Lord and how everybody else, all right, is so carnal they can't perceive it. But Satan is a spirit and he can see it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I just thought that was a cool that was the only cool part of that whole thing, because the rest of it is blasphemy. You know what I'm saying? That sleeping with God's wife and like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? These stupid ass shows. You know what I'm saying? But one more script I want to bring out. Ecclesiasticus 8:17. Counsel not with the fool, for he cannot keep consult not with the fool, for he cannot keep counsel. Satan is not a fool. All right. The Lord doesn't counsel with fools or consult with fools, because everyone around him, left and right-handed spirits and angels, are perfect. So yes, he gets reports from all of them, and yes, he does listen, but he makes the ultimate right decision. All right. So Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Hakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Again, Brother Kajakwala. Till the next time, we'll say shalom. And like always, repent, for Yahweh Shai is coming back sooner than what me and you believed. Shalom.